Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Ryan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about a subject matter that I didn't really want to go back to because I've already said my two opinions about it. But, yeah, there was this engineer in Disney theme parks that actually made a response to the backlash. So I guess that's what I'll be talking about, folks. So again, with this whole controversy, there's one movie and that one scene. Are you serious?
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Give me a break here, people. I mean, really? Did you have your head stuck in a Burger King's chimney for too long? Is that what it was? I mean, really? So, yeah. Somebody had to say something eventually. Not that, somebody from here, somebody who walked on this thing. Mind you, this does not exist when the movie was made, of course. You know, the Disney theme parks were forever expanding, of course. But like I said, this was brought up, of course. One of the engineers finally made a response to the backlash. Basically, long story short here is that it was definitely all in context. That one scene.
Well, duh.
Yeah, no, just great. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate comments from these feminazis for being angry, not just because for what I said. Then we displeased. Well, so bring it. I'm not afraid of that. Just gonna suck a big fat banana for all I care. Yeah, let's suck on that. It ain't gonna suck itself. Anyway, so yeah, just nag. A lot of this constant, you know, negativity. There's trying to make sure. Yeah, do I complain about the ride too? The ride itself having this kind of a thing going on. So the ride of all things to complain about. I mean, really. Or I get to be more specific. I guess you can say it's like an attraction that they have over here going on. Is the attraction got some controversy, of course. I mean, really, people, this upsets you. This attraction here. I mean, really. So yeah, it's just something that I figure we'll speak about. No, but no, I thought we've just moved on already. No, guess not. I guess not. So yeah, we just have the one scene. We all know what scene I'm talking about. I don't have to explain that one specific scene. I know what you're talking about. And so and to be fair here, in defense of that one scene, the prince himself he didn't exactly know what happened prior. He didn't know nothing about the evil witch. Uh, okay, I mean she's a queen. Okay, you want to say she's a queen? Fine, she's an evil queen. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what she had did. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was aware of her, of course, but didn't know that she had done anything in that specific moment with anything specifically in mind, I guess. And he didn't know that she was dead or whatever. He didn't know, and because for all maybe she was just asleep, and he just thought maybe she was being cutesy about it or whatever. And yeah, it's just you know how difficult it is to get a movie made, especially back in the day. And that movie had a big budget, and it was, of course, they were under a lot of stress and whatnot. I mean, of course, the technology that we have now, when it comes to movie making in general, and of course when it comes to animation, is highly advanced nowadays. The fact that you're looking at this video game right now, right? The Star Wars game, the Battlefront. The fact that you're looking at this is way more detailed compared to what was done back then. But even given that the animation is Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs, Disney's version, even it basically stand the test of time. Even to this very day, it still looks really good, despite the fact that they pretty much have a really early version of Retroscope. Retroscope, of course, was really extremely primitive. back then. It advanced a lot more. Retroscope is still being used to this very day, even though it's way more advanced now. They never knew that this kind of thing would actually exist back then. It's on a Blu-ray disc of all things. They never knew that technology would go this far. Even you can say the same thing even with cell phones. It's way more advanced than the cell phone type stuff that they had way back when. They never knew that this kind of thing could be even used as a camera. They never knew that internet would even exist. Yet somehow, if you went back in time and told them about these type of stuff, they're gonna look at you like a crazy person, like you're insane. You must be out of your mind or whatever. So yeah, it was really difficult for them to make the Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. It was really difficult. They really had to go up and beyond to make this film work. And you're getting mad? I mean, really? Oh boy, somebody don't have the priority straight, of course. And of course, in defense of the film, the prince, like I said, did not think he was kissing a sleeping woman without a consent. He just started kissing somebody who had been I guess who had been like in a state of mind or whatever. Maybe he knew she was sleeping. And like I said, maybe he was trying to be cute about it. I guess you would say, because it is implied that these two characters that had been around for quite a while. Of course, dreaming about the endless possibilities of a future, having a happy ending. A lot of people have happy endings. A lot of people want happy endings in life. In America, I noticed in America that a lot of their films have happy endings. It's not just Disney. It goes on with Pixar, of course, when they do their own films. I mean, Disney and Pixar together now, of course. But point being, DreamWorks, a lot of movies out there, not just animation, have happy endings. When it comes to America, I noticed that's a big thing in America, having happy endings. Everything is all right at the end. And Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, on the other movies, we have their own kind of thing going on. And having a happy ending would appear in a lot of these American films. Point being, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, of course, will continue that tradition of storytelling in its own way. Yeah. Oh boy, people. I mean, really, people really. And of course, Snow White. This movie does have a rich history, of course, and obviously, it's going to be at the Disney Resort. That's going to be, of course, happening right here, folks. They just wanted to take into account the nice scenery that the story has and whatnot, of course. Oh boy. Just really did not, yeah, it's annoying. Because you can't enjoy nothing nowadays without somebody complaining. I mean, okay, what are you, a negative Nancy? I mean, okay, yes. That's funny coming from me because I'm complaining a lot. I'm complaining right now. I realize that. Okay, technically, you can say I'm criticizing this backlash that all this nonsense is going on. Why is it still going on? I mean, really, people? It's not sexual assault. It's nothing like that in any kind of shape or form. They're not trying to romanticize it. They're not trying to normalize it in any kind of shape or form. Oh boy, talk about looking way too much into it. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, folks. Of course, it's really ridiculous. Again, the movie was made over 80 years ago, 84 years ago to be exact. It was released nearly 100 years ago. Oh boy, I know I've said that. I'm gonna do my best and I'll repeat myself, folks, when it comes to defending the princesses and whatever. But it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's really ridiculous. This individual has something to say about this entire thing, this whole backlash, controversy, or whatever you call it. It's a made-up fairy tale. It's make-believe. And it does come off like they were projecting something here, folks, when a problem doesn't even exist in the first place. Which, yes, I do agree. And I highly doubt that the Prince Charming in this film would allow anybody to harm the princess whenever he's around her. He's not gonna let nobody harm her. I'm pretty sure if he was around that moment when the evil queen gave Snow White the apple, I'm pretty sure that he would have, made sure that he would save her. He would save somehow, in some sort of fashion. I don't know. But point being, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna let anything bad happen to her whenever he's around her. But yeah, folks, it's just something that I don't agree with what they're doing, of course. Um, it was just a tender kissing moment, I guess you can say. A gesture that many grieving people would do in real life. So, okay, let's say, hypothetically speaking, he did know. Just say that, okay, he knew Prince Charming was fully aware somehow. He knew that Snow White is dead. That's a corpse. She's dead and gone. Maybe he was just giving her a tender, loving kiss as a goodbye, as a farewell. Which, again, yes, is a extra many grieving people do anyway. When you have one of those open casket uh, funerals, a lot of people would be grieving, they'd be crying and whatnot, talking or whatever, saying their piece and whatnot. Maybe this is like one of those kind of things, and he's just doing it for her. Well, you know what? That sounds like a possibility to me. That's like a possibility. Maybe, and yes, in the film, it does state that the first kiss, yeah, first love kiss, well, yeah, something like that. First love kiss will break the curse. That's what in the evil witch we're talking about. And you guess what? You want to know what other movie had done that? Does anybody remember this scene from Frozen? If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. In terms of context, you know what that scene's about. I didn't even say nothing more, but I don't see anybody saying anything about that. Anna herself was practically dying in that scene. So, yeah. Seems like picking and choosing here. Boy. Come on. This is pretty awkward now because of this. Yeah. I mean, Frozen does play a lot of homages to the old Disney princesses, while simultaneously doing his own take, trying to keep things refreshing and whatnot. I guess as a way to revamp the princess trope thing, but trying to create its own thing at the same time and whatnot. Respect the past, but embrace the future kind of idea going there with Frozen. But point being is that this entire thing makes absolutely no sense at all. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone tells me. It's not gonna make no sense. Oh boy, this controversy is just stupid. I know my opinion itself would be controversial, but so be it. It's my channel. I'll do what I want with it. Like I said multiple times before, yeah, my channel, my YouTube channel is filled with unpopular opinions. I'm not gonna apologize for that either. Nope. If someone gets offense to what I just said, well, that's your problem, not mine. That's you. Anyway, folks, I guess this video has been going on long enough, really, because I don't want to get too long. Anyway, it already is when I think about it. I keep yammering on about the stuff, but yeah, it just seems like every day there's something to complain about. There always seems to be one thing or another. One thing or another seems to be something stupid that arises. And yeah, I guess in some ways you can always argue that I'm using this as a way to bring up something Disney related when it comes to princesses. I mean, yes, granted, I could just ignore this entire thing because I've already discussed it already. But this is more of an opinion on the backlash when someone was talking about it, and the whole idea that people will complain about the rides. Again, the ride, the attraction, whatever you want to call that. People complain about that. I mean, really, people, just don't go. Just don't go to Disneyland then. No one's making you. No one's putting a gun to the back of your head and making you go there. Just don't. Just go somewhere else. Go to Six Flags. There's plenty of other theme parks. There's plenty of others. Anyway, later, folks. Later.